Hey everyone! Tired of looking at those blank pages staring back at you in your journal, wondering how to fill them? Well, here's another page idea in this new episode series on filling up your pages. In this episode series, we're actually working right on the page to create things right on the page. So this might give you some ideas to help fill up those blanks. All right, so here this is a very simple one. This is like so super silly easy. I think you're gonna say this is just so easy. Okay, so here we go. Here it is. Prototype. What is this, you say? Okay, well, I say it's a triple belly band. That's right, a triple belly band. So let me show you. Here's one belly. Well, let me just remove these so you can see them. Here's these are space holders so you can see where the belly bands are. There's one, and then there's two, and then there's three. So there's three separate sections for you to tuck your goodies and your ephemera and your all sorts of little embellishments inside there. Okay, so basically what I did to decorate this was I just used 3 random pieces of cut-off strips that I had laying around in my ever-enormous craft pile, which I have now consolidated into one giant craft pile. I had about 4 to 6 piles, and I just clumped them all together, and I have one giant box, and I think it's working better for some reason. I don't know why. I spent so much time organizing everything before, but now I just go over and I pull out some stuff, and I come back. So here we go. All right. So I put a little mid-body embellishment on it there. I just put some lace, a little lace piece, and some liquid pearls, and another little lace piece on top of that lace piece. Dotted some liquid. This was actually Nuvo drops all the way around. And then I just stamped a 5 and an 8 because they were handy. Yes, no other reason than that. Right in the corners, just to give the eye something to look at. And this was already a coffee dyed paper, so I figured it had enough going on, and we were good to go. So let's make one. All right, we just put prototype over there, and I thought we'd make something on this page here. Just make sure I have this going the right way. Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll make something on this page right here. All right, I'm gonna have a seat now. So basically, you just need 3 strips of paper that are different size widths, and you're pretty much home free. So what I decided to do, you can either butt them all at the end, the same length. No, I can't. Well, I'm going to show you like this, or you can do the stagger approach. Am I showing? Like this. Okay, and I think I'm going to do the stagger approach because that's the way I did it in the prototype. Am I in? Okay, and so now it's just to cut them. So the first thing is get them all down to the same end, because we know we're going to need that at least that long for the back one. I'm in frame. Okay, so the back one, it's going to start about here, just a little lower than the top. You can start it at the top if you want to, doesn't matter, but I just like it a little away from the edge in case it peels back a little bit. It's not, you know, as people are flipping through, they're not doing that onto the attachment part. And then you grab your handy dandy scissors, which are right here, and you go and you measure the bottom where you want to make the cut. I'm going just a little bit above the very bottom, cutting all 3 at the same time. You don't have to cut all 3 at the same time. I'm just doing it because that's why I did it before, and it seemed kind of easy. All right, so now we're going to migrate this top one, the middle one down and the top one down, keeping them together as much as possible. Just a smidge, depending on how far you want to do it. And then I'm going to cut just a little above the bottom of the first one, there. And then I'm going to do the exact same procedure, slide the first one down a little bit, and then cut above the bottom of the last one. There, did I do that straight? It didn't look too straight. Yeah, okay, we'll go back in and we'll recut and go for straighter. This year, I'm going to do straighter. That's my goal. Well, that wasn't too straight either. Oh, well. Okay, carrying on. Those are kind of cute, but no, I can throw them out. It's okay. I'm learning to throw things out, and it's okay. Save stuff, use it up. It's okay to throw the little pieces out. Okay, there we go. All right, so now this one, I didn't round the corners, but do I want to round the corners on this one? Yeah, why not? Let's round the corners on this one so you can see something a smidge different. And I'm just going to grab an easy corner rounder because I got my hands on it. This guy. All right. And this is not necessary. This is just because I just want to do it a little bit differently aesthetically. Both ways will work. Both are functional. both are attractive, and both are a hootenanny full of fun. So there you go. It's like hard on my wrist for some reason. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. There. All right, so now we're going to do the very difficult job. Oh, I didn't see, I didn't put the little pin back in. You know what that means. My glue is stuck. So let me just do that now. If I can get this in still. I may need another one. Hang on. Okay. Got the pin to open up the glue bottle. And one day I will make one of those really cutie frilly top things for my glue bottle. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. And okay. All right, so we're gonna glue across the top. This glue is very strong. This is art glitter glue, and it's a wet white glue, but it dries relatively fast and it's very strong, and it dries clear. And so I'm just gonna position it, and you have it like a second to make sure you got it in the right spot. So use your second wisely, and we're down. Okay, equidistant from the top and the bottom was my goal. I think that's not too bad. All right, I've got my glasses on today, so hopefully I won't be calling a porcupine a hedgehog, for gosh sakes. Okay. All right. Oh, the foibles of my world, let me tell you. All right, so I'm basically just gluing the top and the bottom. Like I said, there's no rocket science here. You can make this in, literally like, 5 minutes and you're done. And it's a great way to fill up a page. It's a great way to create storage for multiple items. And if you're giving the journal away or selling the journal, you may want to tuck a few things in there to show the person that they can do that too, because it's not completely obvious to the outsider. You can also ink these up, but I think the contrasting colors I like. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I know, right? I know. This is a whole new year. It's actually a whole new decade. Crazy things could be happening. All right, we'll see. I still like inking, don't worry. I just don't particularly want to do it on this one. You don't have to ink. There's no rule. Okay, there we go. All right, that's down. And okay, now we can add pizzazz, right? That's our fun time of pizzazz. So let's see, I could do some liquid pearls or something like that. And I think I might do something like that because I feel like maybe this pink thing in the middle needs something. So let me dig into the bucket here. And here's my bucket. I got a few of these babies. But okay, let's see. We could do sparkles. We could do pink. But I think today, oh, here's a nice color. This is a, what is this? This is called Glisten. Oh, let me see if you can see that. See, there's the name there, Glisten Stickles. Okay, it's I would call it a rose gold with a little bit of green and stuff in there. Let's try that. Now remember, what's the most important thing when you're working with your stickles and your Nuvo drops and your liquid pearls? You let it dry. That's right, you gotta set it aside and let it dry. I should really put the little middle dauber on first. Hang on, because I'm gonna drag myself right through this, I know it. Okay, I got some stuff, and I got this little guy. It's just a little cloth flower I got on AliExpress somewhere. I never know where I get stuff from, and I know there's ways to find it, but it took me so long. I spent like an hour and a half looking for something once, and I just gave up, and I don't think I'll ever do it again. So there you go. And you can find these everywhere on AliExpress. Little, I don't know, paper flowers or fabric flowers or something. But look, we have all this glue oozing out. Isn't that nice? Let's use it. Let's use it. All right. Finger tool. Finger tool. All right, just putting that down. Doesn't have to be exact because we're going for that kind of, vintagey sort of off the wall, rustic, primitive, antique, you name it. We have a name for it. And I don't know if this wet glue is going to show through this. We'll see. It's a grand experiment with all of you. All right. Oops. No, I'm going to make sure it sticks. Okay, down you go. If you're not sticking, I'm going to pull out the big guns, the Fabri-Tac. Oh, I've got my baby wipe already. See, I've been crafting. Oh, I had a funny experience this morning. I use a lot of lip balm, and I grabbed my glue stick, and I almost used it as a lip balm this morning. So that's when you know you're really a crafter, when you grab your glue stick to use as lip balm. I think that's pretty good, but I think, I'm not happy with that. So I am going to just come in with the big gun. This is like glue everything from Sally to Tuesday and set to all the way to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the only thing I think maybe, I don't know, does it glue metal? I think I've glued metal things with it, but I think probably E6000 would be better for that. But like if you're really going metal to metal or metal to glass or something like that. But if you're just like blopping a little metal thing on a piece of paper or something, yeah, it'll work fine. Okay, here we go. There we go. And it's down. Oh, look, it matches my shirt. Okay. I know people have feelings about pink, right? You either love it or hate it, or you're, I guess, somewhere in between. But I love pink. I don't think it's just reserved for the young and all that. Then why do they get to have all the fun? Okay, so let's go to town, and let's put some stickles. Oh, I want to do one more thing in the middle of that, and I think it's going to be one of these doodads. I'm going to pull out this little magic box of stuff, and there was something in here I thought would look really cute. Oh, that would look cute too in the center. Yep. But I had, where is it? Oh, here they are. These guys. Will that be better? I don't know. Let me see. It's a flat back pearl, also purchased on AliExpress. You may be able to get these other places, and I have no idea which seller yet again. Okay, so let's try that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because this color kind of goes with this color, and that's what I'm telling myself. So it does in my world. Okay, all right, here we go. Now, if you find these difficult to pick up, there's a magic tool called tweezers, and they're very helpful. Whoop, nope, not today. It's already stuck. See, they're very helpful. Yes, that's how it works. Because sometimes I can chase that thing around for an hour trying to get it to go in the right place. All right, let's just use a finger tool. It's better. Just ignore that whole part. Okay, there we go. And it's down. There was no big kerfuffle. Well, go back in place. There we go. And we're going to let you dry. And now we're going to stickle it up. And we're going to call this done. Because it's a pretty easy project. Am I in frame? I'm checking. Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't say it really needs anything more than this, but I think I might do something, maybe do a stamp or something on the side too, just so I can show you. Okay, now these are going to dry clear, but with a little glitter. And I just think that's sort of pretty. This is accenting rose-ish, goldish color. Oops, excuse me, sir. All right, okay, you can go back over there and cause all sorts of problems, I'm sure. All right, here we go. Coming around. Yes, that mountain. Here we go. Rounding the mountain. And we're going up the side of the mountain now. Okay, and we're peeling back. And this will probably cause all sorts of problems, but we don't care. We're just moving forward because it's fun. And you got to remember that. It's got to be fun. Fun first, right? Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, a little more with the stickles because I'm going to town now. I think I have a stickle addiction. Okay, here. I just want to do this because I just thought it would look cute. And sometimes there's no other reason than that. It's not a major design element or anything like that. It's just, just thought that might look cute, and that's it. Am I in the frame? I hope so. Okay. Okay. And we're really trying to be in the frame. Okay, there. Now that's kind of, now we're talking some pizzazz. That's got a little pizzazz, right? I think so. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to be very careful not to touch the stickles. Okay, so I am going to put a stamp, and I have this little box of quickie grab stamps I put here. Okay, so now I'm doing a nature journal, so maybe I'll grab this leaf. I'll show you the leaf. The leaf. Okay. I'll put that over there. I'm going to grab, now I did numbers on the other one, but this one I'm going to do leaves because they're both nature journals actually, but okay, there we go. And boop. Oh, yeah, that didn't come out so good. Oh, well, that happens. All right, here we go. Hope for the best. Oh, that was a better one. Okay, should I redo it? Oh, gosh, if I redo it, it's all hell's bells. Nope, I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. You know what I'm going to do? I'll do this. This old trick. This is the oldest trick in the book. All right. I got an extra fine Faber-Castell XS artist pen. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to imaginarily fill in the way it was supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Huh? Well, it's not exact, but don't know how it was supposed to be exact. There. Now that's better, right? That fools the eye. Nobody would know unless you guys tell them. Don't tell them, okay? All right, so that's what I did. I just filled in the spots that were missing. Sometimes that's a better fix than going in there and trying to restamp. I'm sure there are master restampers out there that totally know how to restamp. I am not one of them. Okay, and I don't claim to be, and I'm not one on television either. Okay, so there we go. Let me just put this down so you can see both, and I'm being very careful not to touch that. And I do have a little confession that I cleaned my desk, and I was so good about it, and literally it's a mess again. Okay, it was like spotless, and I have photographic evidence of it. I will show you on the community tab to prove it. But here, like, it's a little wick. I never know if I'm going to lose the camera thing, so I'm not very good with the camera. All this stuff is new to me, so I'm doing my best here with this, technology. Okay, so this is the new one. That's the old one. They both function the same way, and you've completed an entire page, and you're done, and you're out of there. I'm not done yet. I just saw something I want to... Oh, no. Did you guys even hear any of that? Oh, I put my... Oh. Well, I'll find out when I listen to the video. I had my microphone down beside me. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Well, I guess I'll just watch that video again and see if you could hear me. And if you couldn't hear me, I'll just redo it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to grab some walnut stain. Let's go with positive here. Hopefully you could hear me. Okay. All right. You think, oh, look at this. What do I got going on there? Look at that. Huh. All right, well, let's just handle that. Okay, that's the baby wipe coming in for the rescue. And this is reminding me, it's almost acting like a fabric fix when you get to the bottom and it oozes out. Well, let me just plug your hole once and for all. Okay, get in there. All right. Okay, there. All right, now no more lava train there. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was inking. Okay. All right, here I am. Every time I think I have it all together and everything's organized, kaplawi, I don't have the microphone on. How about that? Yeah. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let me just halo a little here. It looks a little stark to me. And you can also do this technique. This is actually a coffee dyed page, which has nice colors on it. But if you want to kind of emphasize the bumps in the paper, just drag your little dauber ever so lightly down the thing, and all of a sudden it brings out the areas that are a little bit more elevated on the page. So there you go. That's pretty much it. So it was a very easy project, does fill up an entire page, and it gets you moving through your journal. And it's thin, and it allows for you to put like a page or two or something in between each section, so you can just fill up your journal with nice things. And different things that you can put in there are old papers, or you can put writing stationery in there, or pictures or other ephemera that you've made, a myriad of ideas, and there are so many. So just make sure, number one, that you have lots of fun. Number two, create with reckless abandon. And number three, if you found value here, please like, subscribe, and share. And check me out on the podcast. The podcast is now found on, I think, 8 platforms, but Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts all carry it now. And I think those are the big ones. And there's some other little ones, and I'll list them all below. They're all below in the links. If you are looking for any specific of my favorite tools or supplies, they're listed below in links. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. What else? Oh, I also wanted to know, I know a lot of you are following the Using Up the Book Page episode series. Well, I've started another series called the Journal Page Layout Series. So it's a separate series. It's going to be building things on the page like this, like these are. And a lot of people have requested, I did a poll, and there's a lot of interest in how to decorate a page from beginning to end. So that's why I'm doing these, so you can see how I do that exactly. And these are actually my journals. This is what I do. It's, you know, I don't consider it anything fancy or difficult or complicated, but because there are so many blank pages in the journal, we have to face a blank page every time we flip that page. So hopefully this series will assist in giving you some ideas. So if you like it, let me know. And got lots more ideas coming for you. And the Facebook group is formulating. I have not posted, it's not up yet, it's not active. The regular Facebook pages, and you're absolutely welcome to jump on there and do your thing and chit chat and post pictures and stuff like that. But the Facebook group is going to have more of a designated purpose. And I did a poll, if you haven't, or a question on the community tab on the channel. If you haven't participated in that, just hop on over to my channel and click on the community tab and check out the questions. And basically it's asking what you would like to see in a Facebook group per se. And a lot of people have experience with other Facebook groups, and they're sharing what they really liked, what really excited them, or things that they thought, you know, this really doesn't matter to me that much, or something like that. So kind of getting a consensus and formulating our own thing here. So this will be a little bit unique and different. And one thing for sure it'll be is very simple. It'll be very simple, something fun, something you can just sit down, do, and knock out in a very short period of time. So if that's your thing, when the Facebook page launches, I will announce it to everybody, and you're welcome to come on over. I'm learning as I go here with that too, so I have to figure out, like, do I have to approve everybody or all that? I don't quite know how all that works, but I will figure that out. So don't you worry. And it is coming soon, and it will be in January. I just don't know exactly when. I will keep you posted. I am working on 2 journals right now. I have one that is halfway complete and one that's a quarter way complete. So they're actually these 2 journals right here. And so you can kind of see them as they're evolving. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys are having fun out there making stuff along. And if you haven't had the you know, guts yet to make your own journal, I say this is your year. It's not that hard. Check out my 2 videos on how to make a journal. There's 2 different ways. There's actually several different ways I have in there. That's another playlist itself. So go to my channel and look up journal construction, covers and spines, and signatures, and it'll show you different ways that you can make a journal that are, I think, relatively easy. And so that's pretty much it. So let's go back to crafting and have some fun. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.